You know what it is. You know who I am. NFL Week 6 reactions. Chiefs versus. Oh, look at that. Chiefs versus the Lions. Hey, Lions fans, you can't get rid of me, bruh. The Chiefs should win this. I have a good feeling. I don't know why. I just have a good fucking feeling about this. You know, I just have a good feeling about this game. And we're not even healthy. We're not even fully healthy. Remember that Rashee Rice comes back next week. And I'm hyped, man. But yeah, Kansas City versus the Lions fans. Lions fans, you know what it is. You guys, I mean, you got. Actually, let's talk about this. The Lions fans, bro, your record, you guys should be, you know, whatever your winning record is, because I don't pay attention to you guys like that, besides in fantasy. Because of my two players, and maybe when I pick up your defense, but I don't pay attention to you guys like that. But your record should be whatever it is, how many wins you have, it should be -2. And not because in my opinion, I'm gonna say this flat out before I forget to say it. In my opinion, you guys played the Browns and the Bengals back to back, bro. You guys played the Browns and the Bengals back to back. That, to me, that's not serious. You know, they're injured. Those are injured teams. Not the Browns, but the Browns are going through, they're going through their quarterback's troubles. So I don't think those should be counted. So whatever Lions, and I'll even say this, whatever Lions record is, and any team that's beaten the Bengals and the Browns, like right now in the season, because it's still early and there's still, things are, they're injured too. Just -2 off the record, bro. It shouldn't count. I'm not trying to offend the Bengals or Browns fans. I'm just saying. But anyway, back to the video. You got my opinion on that. Let's go.
Lions won the toss, took the ball, and now face third.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I was saying. Lions should be 2-1. Lions should technically be 2-1.
This opening drive,
in my opinion.
Throws completed. Sam Laporta, the tight end, who's been very good of late.
Laporta,
to the 45-yard line of the game.
That's expected.
First down for these Chiefs up front. After the gain of 4, Goff to the end of Jameson Williams. First down for Detroit. First round pick out of Alabama now in season.
Damn, when the hell? Lions, when did you guys get Williams? And if you guys did, because you guys have been good the last 2 years, so you guys, in my opinion, should not have got any #1 picks. You guys have been good the last 2-3 years.
Slides it over. There's Williams with room. Jameson Williams goes high, tumbles to the ground.
You heard the clunk too.
A first down inside.
That was athletic. I'll give that to him. Gibby.
And there you see Chris.
And he went down, though. We got him. Just red all around him. A whole lot of red, like I'm played by Cardi.
Gibbs in the middle, and it's the Gibbs.
TD.
To Gibbs.
Oh, they stopped him.
It'll be 4th and goal.
Lions fans, get it together, bro. You guys are going for it. You guys got to get it.
Out of there, direct snap, throw to Goff, who gets it and scores a touchdown.
No.
As he did last year in Detroit, receiving a touchdown.
Thursday Night Football on Prime.
Hey, Brizzy Premium literally coming hopefully tomorrow. Next check.
Let them know.
This week, the Pittsburgh Steelers clash with Cincinnati Bengals.
Touchdown.
Stream Thursday Night Football. Steelers, Bengals at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Prime.
Steelers should win that. That's all I'm going to say.
Fifth Third Bank, please.
I'd
like to go to Fifth Third.
Flag.
After discussion, the quarterback never got set.
No!
Offense, number 16.
Detroit, bro. What? No other team would do that. No other team would do that in the NFL. Detroit, bro. You got to execute better, man. Goff, what are you guys doing?
The 5-yard penalty, replay, 4th down.
The coach is mad. Hey, it's good for 15. That's all I know. It's good for number 15. No TD. Because that was in. That was, Goff, that was good.
To your quarterback, what a clever play. We have seen that wildcat formation, and everybody does the same thing.
But Montgomery, he's not a quarterback, so he doesn't know to wait for Goff to get in motion because Montgomery, he's not like he doesn't have that, he's like a running back, you know what I'm saying, running back receiver sometimes. So he doesn't have that quarterback expertise to know that, I got to wait for him to get in an actual set position before I snap the ball. Hey, bro, what's going on?
Take Goff out of the picture, and they're trying to figure out if this one is allowed or not.
Yeah, because of the quarterback being under center there. Terry McCauley, bring our rules analyst in. Terry?
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. He takes a position behind the center. He's got to step back and pause for a second and establish as a back before
He
he
didn't.
goes in motion.
Yeah.
He didn't. He stayed in motion. This is illegal. This is an illegal formation.
This is illegal. I like the way he's saying it. Stance, let's go. We made him settle for the field goal, baby. Lions fans, you're in shambles right now.
Second-year kicker Bates knocks through the first.
You guys are basically 2-1. About to be 2-2.
Kelsey in motion, 2nd and 9. Kelsey's got it.
Let's go, Kels. My man Kelsey. Oh, keep spinning.
To the 47-yard line. Great.
When I get old, bruh, I might watch like Travis Kelsey highlights and see like plays like this, like so simple, but the way he just like made it, you know what I'm saying? The way he spun around and made it, you know what I'm saying? When I'm old, it'll make me feel young again. You know what I'm saying? Seeing Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy. You know, next week Rashee Rice returning, big 3.
And there's Mahomes. Look for another one of those covers.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's go, Juju. Juju on that beat.
Inside the 30 to the 24.
Oh yeah.
Big chunks. Quick moving Chiefs offense. Gain of 30. Jones a knee injury, Branch an ankle. It's one of the strengths of this Detroit defense.
Pacheco.
Pacheco running left with Noah Gray blocking. Isaiah
Pacheco.
First down out of bounds. Around the 13-yard.
I actually had a trade for Pacheco in fantasy, and I rejected it because I didn't want to be too reliant on the Chiefs offense, because I'd have like at that point I think it was a league I had Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy, so I didn't want to be too reliant on like their whole offense. So I had to reject it. Plus, the guy gave me Brock Bowers, but Brock Bowers is out right now, and the fucking report wasn't like when I was reading the report on Brock Bowers, it wasn't saying like it wasn't giving me a time. So I was like, okay, he can be out for a week or he can be out for 12 weeks. Like this could be a bad trade. And then like he wanted Chase Brown, and I was like, look, I didn't like the guy wanted Chase Brown and Rashid Shaheed, and I would have gave it to him because I don't use Rashid Shaheed like that. No disrespect. But I don't know. I just didn't know about the Brock Bowers thing. If Brock Bowers was healthy, I would have taken it. But yeah, I didn't take the trade.
Third and 8.
Let's go 15. My homie. First down right there. Damn. He low-key took the hit. Yeah, I was going to say he took the hit.
They've been good and plentiful on 4th down this year. And they'll go. Mahomes.
Oh, where they?
Touchdown. Kansas City.
Yeah, emo, bruh. That's good for my fantasy. In all 3 of my leagues.
Robertson now playing the slot out here. Watch him try to jam Worthy here and miss. As soon as he missed, there was nowhere to go. The play was over.
And licking his lips was Mahomes.
Yeah.
The Chargers in Brazil.
That's dinner right there.
Missed 2 games. He's come back.
That's the appetizer. Oh.
Been good. And that's been happening like once a game. Butker has struggled.
Like I said, he's going to miss some, bro. He's a kicker. It happens.
This year. Opening quarter. Goff.
Go Goff.
Hangs in there and
damn.
Complete over the middle
Laporta?
to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, he's like another receiver too. Yeah, no, he spun that ball down. That was nice.
Of his abilities as that magic duo combined on the food end.
Let's go Montgomery.
To the right.
DM.
David Montgomery pulled
DM me.
by the undershirt to stop him.
DM.
3rd and 3.
Go Goff.
Oh
yeah.
Jamison Williams.
Oh no.
Tackles into the end zone. Touchdown Detroit.
I thought that was like Gibbs or something. I thought that was Gibbs or Montgomery. That's why I said, oh yeah, never mind. That's bad. Chief D, what's going on? We got to analyze this.
At least 3 seconds to get in behind.
In between all 3 of you?
Right there.
How? Well, I guess that's your guy. These two, 90. I saw you looking right at the quarterback. You should have knocked the ball down or somewhat. Where did you come from? I got to see where bottom right came from.
End zone. Touchdown Detroit.
Takes at least 3 seconds to get in behind the second linebacker. Right.
Oh, that was bottom right's guy. Wow. Bottom right, you're to blame for this. You are to blame. So what were you doing? I guess no, this is weird. Why aren't you on him? Sus pause, but why is there this gap? You know what I'm saying? A casual, I'm not a casual. I have good knowledge. I said, good knowledge football fan, like, and a defender myself. Why? How? We gotta, no. Sorry, bro. When I see errors, especially in the defense, I'm gonna report it.
At least
I do not
3
care.
seconds to get
How?
in behind The second linebacker right there.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong dude. Hold on.
In the middle fires, Jamison Williams.
Takes at least 3 seconds to get in behind
Him.
the second linebacker.
So he just burns him. I guess and what?
Right there. And
Even the second linebacker is kind of signaling too, I think. But 32, you should have hit the ball down. You should hit the ball down because you were looking right at the quarterback. He should have intercepted it. And there's no reason 32 couldn't intercept it. He was uncovered. He was looking right at the quarterback. Whatever. I'll let us. I'm done.
Of a great career in the middle of it here. Mahomes in trouble.
Damn. Oh, let's go. He
He
juked out of the.
right around midfield.
Yeah.
Try to punch the ball into the hands of Hollywood Brown. Jack Campbell couldn't do that. It's a first down. Chiefs are now 11 of 12 on the year, picking up fourth down. First down, they've got some razzle-dazzle.
Okay. Okay, Mahomes. Keep going. Keep going. First down. Easy slide. You can tell he played baseball.
And Patrick's right at the marker for the first down. Aiden Hutchinson back in the game. Detroit's best pass rusher on 2nd and 8. Mahomes looked deep, covered.
Ah, come on.
It's live, and it looks like Patrick got back on it. The pressure by Hutchinson.
Oh, he saved it. Okay. He's super Mahomes, dude. 50 is why I'm wearing the jersey, bro.
6-yard line.
Making a good living out of stripping the football out of.
Oh, Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah, you guys got defense too.
For the big hit here. He simply goes for the ball. He's been.
There's no reason you guys lose, Detroit. There's no reason. We're injured. You guys aren't.
But great play by Mahomes.
You guys aren't missing key players, in my opinion. Gibbs, Montgomery, Laporta, Williams, Goff. You guys got an offense. I'm not trying to hear it. Hutchinson, you guys got a defense. I'm not trying to hear it. Damn. Let's go, JJ.
He's a yard short.
Juju on that beat.
Andy Reid's going to do on 4th and 1.
Juju on that ball.
Doing it out of the gun. Rolling right. Mahomes puts it up. And it's
PI? PI?
We're about 45 minutes.
Shout out Worthy wearing the pink. I see it, bruh. I saw you.
Taking over
that Gibby?
Here's Jameer Gibbs.
Oh, yeah, Gibby.
Running to the right. Picks up about 5. Let's go back to the 4th down, Chris. What'd you see?
Okay, I see the hand signaling.
4 rush. Goff finding space in the pocket. Thinking about taking
okay,
off.
we got to get Goff, bruh.
Says I can do that too.
All right, he's not a typical rusher.
Under 5 till halftime. Fast-moving first half. Gibbs. Good.
Damn, up with Lane. Let's go, Gibbs. Run.
Gibbs in the
I need the TD, bruh.
The 48-yard line. 4th and 2. They're going to go for it. Goff gets rid of it.
Damn, let's go. Good D. Good D. I'm proud of you, D. Haven't seen a lazy Chris Jones play yet. And I'm still on his ass from last week. I don't care. Good. HBO. Let's go, HBO. Haven't forgot about you.
He's got it.
And that time it was Kirby Joseph bumping his.
Boom. Travis Kelce. Oh, we're going to be lit. We're going to be so lit once Rashee Rice comes back. He's like
So
the
how did
last
these
missing
three
piece.
end up in this
Frizzy
Vegas
Frizzy coming
speakeasy
soon,
with a
bro.
story no one will believe?
Next check.
It began with
Tomorrow.
ringside.
Inside the 20 to the 18-yard
Go,
line.
Mahomie. Oh! Damn. He tried to pin it down. I see you, see Kelce. Offsides, no? And he's still, dude, he's Magic Mahomes. Look at he flipped the ball too. Look at him. Yo, he stopped him. Yeah. That's almost as bad as like the Steph Curry, like, because he's flexing in front of you, like he's dusting himself off and like flexing in front of you. That's almost as bad as like the Steph Curry, like no look shot turnaround, like shimmy. That's like almost as bad as that, bro. Team light skin, baby. You know what it is?
It's a straight option play like you'd see in high school or college. A little reverse out.
Hopefully they show him like emoting.
I think of Ben Roethlisberger, any of those guys that had those big hands that could do those fakes.
3 receivers. Gibbs.
Shout out Big Ben.
Laporta, the tight end.
Out of respect.
Throwing inside for St. Brown. Had a fight to catch it. Does
Good D.
40. Timeout Detroit, their last
D.
one.
Keep it up, defense. Chris Jones, I haven't seen you doing bad, so I'm proud of you, man. I haven't seen you doing bad on the replay, so.
Throwing towards Gibbs. Thought Gibbs was going to turn it up.
That's what we do, baby. Chiefs D, baby.
Seconds left. The Lions will punt this ball away.
Punt it.
It's going to come up this time. We'll have 3 more plays. We got to make them. We do that, we'll be just fine.
Damn, thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Dang.
To the 29-yard line. Very close to a first down. Kelsey over to the bench. This is a
Check out.
second and short.
Lead
first
running
down
back right there.
inside.
Oh, yeah.
Good spin by Pacheco. Andy Reid.
Oh, yeah.
Melissa going into the locker room. They want to get the running game going. He remains out.
Keep
First
playing
down
well, and I might
for
trade for you, bruh.
To this second half.
Uh-huh.
Mahomes out quick. Noah Gray.
Who's that?
In for Kelsey. Takes it inside the
What happened to Kelsey?
5-yard line. Kirby Joseph
You just give him a
over
rest.
sideline. Starting offensive tackle
No,
tonight.
Kelsey's back in. He's
Josh
right there. I
Simmons,
see him at the
personal
bottom.
reasons missing this game. Mahomes has some time faking. Pumping,
That's
firing,
so nice because he would have like he
faked
faked so well. Like Mahomes fake. I gotta look at it again, bro. It's like it's good. It's good, dude.
Simmons, personal reasons
He like
missing
faked
this
so
game.
like he gets me. Like I think he's gonna take the short pass to Pacheco, but he doesn't. He goes to wide open Kelsey, bro. Genius. He's a genius, bro.
At the 30, gain of 14. And a Kansas City first down. Does he grab it? He's looking when the ball hits the ground as they're moving with the ball. Thank you, Terry. So the Chiefs on the move in the red zone. Play 7 of this drive. Mahomes, fake right.
Kareem Hunt, yeah. Oh, yeah. The one-legged spin around, bro. Love that. That was nice. We got to replay it. He like did it. No, we got to replay that.
7 of this drive. Mahomes, fake right. Kareem
Look at me spun around. It was like animation for a second. That was nice.
To the 9. First and goal, Kansas City. And it's been a terrific drive.
That's what we got you for, Kareem Hunt. Okay. Like I said, they're legit 2 running backs now. I agree with them. Like I reinstated them.
Hollywood Brown in motion.
Let's go HBO. See what you can do. TD. HBO TD. Let's go.
Touchdown, KC.
Let's go, Hollywood. HBO. Boom. Yeah, Mahomes gonna be feeding all his receivers, bro. Like literally. I'm pretty sure Travis Kelsey ate good this week too in terms of fantasy, and from what I'm seeing, receptions too and passes.
Here is the circus comes back to him.
Like I said, people like try to make it seem like that. Well, Worthy / Rice is the wide receiver 1, but Kelsey's always, in my opinion, like a second. Like he's actually no. He's always a wild card option in my opinion because he can have games where he goes off, but then again he like freaking be silent too.
For the first down at the 30. Jump the ball. Jamison Williams wide open at the top of the screen. He's got it.
And we got to get that, bro. Why is he wide open on the corner there?
Inside midfield to the 47. So the Lions went quick.
Lazy defense, bro. We got to get on that. Why was he wide open here? We got to replay that.
For the first down at the 37. Jump the ball. Jamison Williams wide
Why?
open.
Like, why does no one see him? Like, why are they all like, no? Like, I saw 27 panicking, like, oh, wait, what? Stop looking around like monkeys and get on your man.
The screen. He's got it, and there he goes. Jamison Williams inside midfield to the 47. So the Lions went quick. Here's Goff out to Gibbs. A lot of red on that side of the line. And Drew Tranquil over there to make the play. Loss of at least 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and long for the Lions. Going, coming, out quick to Jamison Williams. And the play made by Cook.
Damn, let's go, Cook. Good job. Let's go, man. Proud of you. Keep it up, D. Let's go, Mahomes. Let's go to Kelsey. That's what I'm saying. Kelsey, I don't know, he's like a wild card / receiver too, in my opinion. I don't care what anybody says. He can boom, he can boom, but there's games he can bust, but I don't know. He's always like a wild card / wide receiver too. Like you should and anyone agree with me, you should always start him in your fantasy lineup, bro. Like he's goated.
Big 3rd down. Even coming off that leg injury a year ago. 3rd and 8. Lions bring it 4. Mahomes stepping up, looking for space, taking off. Takes the hit.
Let's go. He took the hit. Damn. And was still spinning around for more.
5-yard line, too short. All right, Melissa. Lions taking over. Poorest field position of the night. At their own 19. Goff looking to the air. Montgomery leaks out.
Damn, that was a nice pass. I'm going to hate. And a DM, too. Let's go, Montgomery.
To the 40 and a
DM me.
terrific tackle by Cook, but that might have gone a lot longer. Brian Cook the stop. The pickup at 23. Jones remains on the sideline for the 42. Tranquil pressure picked up. St. Brown underneath.
Detroit
at the Chiefs' 46-yard line. And Amon-Ra St. Brown.
You got my respect. Yeah, you guys got Amon Ra too. I forgot to announce we got Amon Ra in your lineup too. There's no reason you guys lose this. Williams and Amon Ra, you guys are holy. I didn't realize this. Goff, Montgomery, Gibbs, Ra, Laporta, the Williams receiver that I've been seeing so much of in this game. You guys are stacked, bro. There's no reason you lose this. You guys are stacked in all positions. Amon Ra, Jameson Williams, David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs starting, and then you got Jared Goff, and you got Sam Laporta at tight end. You guys know. Lions, you better win this. We're injured.
David Montgomery inside the 10. The Lions will have first and goal at the 8-yard line. When the fourth quarter begins. Second and goal, Goff. Scanning, firing to the back. Laporta,
did he make that? Laporta.
There was no space.
Laporta has my respect too. Yeah. Hey, Prezi Premier coming soon.
Okay, so on turf in a dome.
Coming off a bye. What are we thinking?
Wow.
That was good. That was tough. That was a man's catch. That was through the arm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was something else.
That's a man's catch.
Shamari Connor.
I'm giving you respect. I'm getting you respect.
Pulls it out. Didn't matter. He only needed one. That's going to send them on.
All right, we got to counter that, Chiefs. Let's go. It's a one-possession game. It's a field goal game, in my opinion. Let's go, Worthy. You're worthy. Keep running, Worthy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shows his speed to chase him down. But it's a first down for the Chiefs at the 31-yard line with Worthy for 14.
Boom. Let's go. Mahomes, sees the game differently, dude.
The kind of easy things the Chiefs are getting on a regular basis. Wants to throw. Rashard Smith on the edge.
Smith, good take.
Branch tries to drive him back, but the rookie gets within a yard of the first down. The guard on the left side, those two get it done.
Kareem Hunt? Yeah. Too early to use him, bro. We got to rush him at the line. We got to use him at the line. Andy Reid, we got to use him at the line. Let's go. That was nice. HBO. Again, 2 TDs. Hey, feed Worthy a TD. I need another TD, Mahomes, for Worthy. Let's go, Brown. I see you Hollywood Brown.
So much
HBO.
Traffic. You take the far left guy of the bunch and run him all the way across, and Robertson's got to try and weave his way through traffic. There just is no way. Andy Reid, a little magical.
It's Jahmyr Gibbs is the back.
Now he got caught. Yeah, I was going to say that was a nice juke. He got caught.
Nick Bolton, terrific play on the other side of the line.
I'm happy with the Chiefs defense, bro.
3rd and 10. Jones in there.
Damn. Double wrap up. Yeah, like a double burrito.
With the sack. And it's Detroit going 3 and out. Missing the game for personal reasons back in California. That was a Saturday development. 3rd and short.
Kelsey? Yeah. Seeing a lot of him. I'm happy. I'm happy.
30 yards.
Oh, let's go, Hunt. Let's go, Hunt. Damn, dude, he bitched that dude. Hold on. No. I got to replay that. No, I'm replaying it from the line. Hold on. Get up, Kelsey. Get your ass up. We got to see this. He literally bitched somebody. Dude, he pushed 23 on the ground. Yo, we're playing that again.
To the 16-yard line. 3 yards.
Look at 23. Dude, he falls. Dude.
Running over Rock Yassin.
Dude, he had his head on the ground. Like, did that just happen? Oh, my God. Yeah, bro. You got humble. That's what us Chiefs do to you Lions, okay? We're Chiefs on the Lions. Fuck you talking about? That's, of course he goes down after I say that. Whatever. Hey, Prezi Premium coming soon, bro. Literally tomorrow.
On the first Sunday of 2026.
Boom. Pop it in. We'll take the lead. 30-17. Thank you. Fourth quarter. Even if you guys score a 2-point conversion, it doesn't matter. You guys aren't getting the ball back. after that.
Magic happened and recover an onside kick.
Oh, I'm gonna be offside, yeah.
Jones offside. Goff throws it underneath. Laporta's got it.
You know, there's not enough time for you guys. You guys are finished.
Chiefs show it, but bring 4 on 4th and 1. Goff to keep the game going, incomplete for Jameson Williams. The Chiefs will take over.
Thank you. Oh, you guys can't even score. Okay.
3 and 3.
There are going to be times that
star
players are going to go out, and those guys are going to have to play.
Like I said, bro, there's no
Kansas City
reason.
Gets the victory, 30-17, as Patrick Mahomes beats Jared Goff. And there's we got a little fight here.
Oh, we got a fight, huh? Okay.
Well, Brian Branch was
oh, wow.
Something, and there was a little
Brian Branch, huh? Brian Tree.
Exchange, and
the officials are heading off the field here.
That's another. Hold on. That's another person on offense or on defense that you guys have too. Brian Branch. I'm gonna start calling him Tree from now on. You guys have Tree on defense too, bro. Along with the with Hutchinson, with Husky. I'm gonna start calling him Husky. Husky. We'll get a name for him soon. But no, yeah. There's no reason you guys lost this game by 2 tutties. No reason, Lions. I'm disappointed in you guys. And I'm horrified to see what David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs have done this week. So we're going to cover that later in my next bit.
As this thing is left to settle down.
Damn, what's going on?
He was at the bottom of the pile, and smartly a few of the Chiefs dragged him out of there.
A little salty ending to this one. And there wasn't a lot of that during the game. It was a hard-hitting game for sure. You guys are watching here.
Didn't even show what happened.
Branch walking by. Mahomes extends the hand to him. Branch.
Yo, and I'm not laughing at Mahomes because he's honestly just trying to get a genuine handshake because the game's ending, bro. And then like Branch, like Tree, you just walk right past him. You know what I'm saying? You just walk right past him for what? Because he beat you? Man, you Lions are sore losers. Hey, not sore losers. You Lions are roar losers. Fuck you talking about? I had to say it. I'm sorry I had to say it, dude. You Lions are roar losers, bruh. You guys are roaring because you're losing, bruh. Get on the football field and actually do something. Tree, not acceptable, man. You might be suspended. They need to keep you 20,000 feet away from QB1 Patrick Mahomes. That's for sure. Because I don't know what you're gonna do. Yeah. Tree, dude, you're doing too much.
Doesn't respond, doesn't put his hand out.
Look at Mahomes trying to pat him on the back. That was kind of, I don't know. Mahomes was maybe trying to get him motivation because he saw the dude was down. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, everyone wants to hate Mahomes and say he's some kind of supervillain, but just because he's winning, you know what I'm saying, and people are jealous because he's winning, so then people create narratives. It is what it is. Yeah.
Schuster saw that. And then Branch and Juju continue to.
Damn! I didn't see that. Oh, Branch, yeah, you're getting suspended for sure, bro.
Gives Juju a shot.
You were already getting suspended for disrespecting Patrick Mahomes by not dapping him up. You don't do that. That's the greatest football player that's gonna eventually live. You'll see. But then you hold on. Then you attack. You like, I don't know, you like muffed Juju Smith-Schuster, and Juju, hold on.
Who goes down, and that's where the whole thing began.
Juju, you're a menace too, because you're hitting Pacheco while Pacheco's trying to run it back. But no, back to what I was going to say. After Branch does that, bro, he starts like low-key attacking Pacheco too. I know Pacheco grabbed him, but damn. Juju, you're attacking Pacheco too, bro. You can't do that. Tree.
And other players involved.
Damn, Tree, damn. Without his helmet on, yo.
As most of the guys are trying to keep things calm.
The league's going to take action on that one against Branch.
Especially Branch, who has a history of multiple fines, fined 3 times this year already, 7 times.
Tree. Wait, what? Hold on.
Has a history of multiple fines, fined 3 times this year already, 7 times last year. So
3 times this year. We're only at the time of this game is only. Hold on. So you mean to tell me you've been fined half the year? Because we're only 6 games in. This is going to be week 7 this coming week. You've been fined 3 times already, bro? That's like that's a fine. That's a fine every 2 games. Tree, you need to chill out, man. You need to be more of a Tree and chill out. And Lions, you need to get your mans, bro. You really do. Because that's unacceptable, the way he's treating the GOAT.
Brian Branch right in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more.
Hey kid, yeah, don't be like Tree. All right, man. You know what it is? We got a film study by Jackson Kruger Sports. Shout out Jackson Kruger Sports for this, and then we got another video by him too. He's, you know, the title. I got to glaze Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes played awesome for the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Detroit Lions, baby. And yes, he did. We saw. Let's watch it.
Guys might have been greatly exaggerated. How about that performance by Mahomes?
How about it? How about those Chiefs?
Season. You know, I think a lot of people felt like just with the kind of personnel coming in, like, you know, could Mahomes ever be an MVP candidate with some of this stuff? But the guy's got a passing rating of 99 on the year 11.
Yes. Yes, what? I never questioned that. Mahomes can make anyone look good, bro. They brought in Hopkins, Highwood Brown last year. He can pass, bro. If you can catch the ball, he can fucking pass, though.
Touchdowns to 2 interceptions. He's
still MVP
pass
to me.
Of 132 in this game, admittedly against a very injured Lions secondary, but still, let's talk about.
Not really. They had Hutchinson and they had the tree dude that crashed out at the end. So, I mean, you got two key players, bro. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to... Jackson Kruger, you're trying to make it seem like it's the defense. No, it's Patrick Mahomes' greatness, bro. And even on the flip side, why we have good defense, don't get me wrong. We have great defense, too. But it's like on the flip side, they have great offense. Why could they not score? You know what I'm saying? So don't try to glaze the Lions a bit there, Jackson Kruger. I see you.
What he was able to do so effectively in this game, let's just get into it. Starting off with the play you see on your screen. So this is a simple thing, but it's zone coverage, and I mean that's what the Chiefs do well, is the simple stuff, right? They're so good at this stuff. It's a concept where you have a receiver running a setup route. Kelsey's just going to try and get underneath the zone coverage. Watch as when this begins, Kelsey's open underneath. Again, it feels just automatic for the Chiefs, these types of plays. It's one of those things where I think when you watch the broadcast, a lot of people get annoyed of like, why do people go so crazy over the Chiefs when they make like a pretty simple play? Like every team can do this. Every team can, but it feels like the Chiefs do it just way more consistently than every other team. Also, for Kelsey, a lot of talk of him, of is he washed up?
Watch him. That too. That's what makes it better too. I didn't say that. I didn't even say that. Hold on. Good point, Jackson Kruger. There's a lot of talk about Travis Kelce being washed up and stuff like that this season. So he's been playing good. Every time we see him in the highlights, he's been playing good. And like I said, he makes me feel young again watching him play.
Make this grab and make him move. It's that little fake going one way, going the other way, even when he can't see the defenders. I mean, that's what Kelsey's been doing his whole career, right? And because
ran him into each other,
pick up even more yards on the play. So again, simple stuff, but if you do the simple stuff at a high level, it's a good offense. Like this one's another one. This is just like, teams have to try and figure out a way to stop this, because the Chiefs are this is like their version of the tush push. They seemingly hit this all the time. It's a 4th down and 3. These rub routes, they're just so good at the rub routes. I really think that you have to, on a situation like this, prepare a switch and prepare saying, kind of like basketball, saying, hey, let's switch guys we're covering in these spots, because, essentially that's what you're doing, is you're having both receivers just kind of cross over each other. And you see when it begins, that little rub, getting in the way of the defender you're going up against. Not a pick play, it's well executed. It was not a pick play for 2 reasons. One, receiver made it seem as though he's running a route, which makes it not a pick. And also it was before 1 yard of the line of scrimmage, which, as we learned last week, a lot of us knew that beforehand, but as it was reminded last week, you get a yard. Here, this is just so open on a 4th and 3.
Yeah.
Mahomes able to make that throw. Again, it just feels automatic.
I wouldn't say this is anything near a tush push, though, because there's still strategy. There was still thought, like a tush push, I guess, you just run up to the line and everyone kind of protects you or pushes forward while you push in, and they kind of push you too, if that, in some cases. But this takes like skill, like someone had to sit down and draw this up, and then like they actually had to work it out and make it actually happen. This isn't just a tush push, in my opinion, but it is what it is.
Times with the Chiefs, it's nothing fancy, and people watching this casually might say like, oh, well, how are guys getting so open? Well, it's this, and you got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff for consistently making these plays work. Although heading 100%. Over here, like I don't want to make it seem as though it's all coaching and all scheme and all simple stuff. I mean, Mahomes was making some nice plays out there as well. So like this play,
it's good. Everything
it's going to be a zone coverage concept. They have a receiver who's going to be going more over the middle. There's going to be a play action. It's Smith-Schuster is the guy they're going to try and head. Mahomes is going to take the snap. The play action and Mahomes in motion helps draw 2 linebackers very far out of position. You see Smith-Schuster is open, although the safety, Kirby Joseph, who's a really good safety, crashing in, trying to make a play. He reads this appropriately. He's trying to get in position. It's actually a very good play by him. But Mahomes just beats him, gets the ball there quicker, and now the safety's gone because he was trying to knock the ball away. Brian Branch ultimately makes a tackle on Juju Smith-Schuster. Not the first time Brian Branch would not be the last time Brian Branch contacted Juju Smith-Schuster that night. But it's a great throw from Mahomes, right? It really is. Good enough throw to even beat the good defense.
Yeah.
This play, another one, which is just a deadly play. So it's 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. So, okay, run up the middle is coming, surely, right? Well, instead, Mahomes is going to, it's this weird way that they do this, right? Where they have him kind of, almost like start as though he's going to hand the ball off, but then just go in motion toward the bottom of the screen, almost like he's running like a hook type of form situation there. What's interesting about this play is, so it's an option play, and I believe this is a true option play. Mahomes can flip it to the halfback, or he can take it himself.
Yeah.
And the thing is, in the NFL, you're just not used to defending these plays. In high school and college, you'll defend these plays, but in the NFL, not so much. So ideally, what you want to do is make sure to, really the first play, what you have to make sure you do is tackle the ball carrier, force him to make the flip, and you have 2 defenders on these 2 players. Like, again, you didn't notice was coming, so it's hard to make sure you have the right communication. But ultimately, what you have to do is make sure you at least tackle Mahomes, force him to flip the ball, because that's just an extra thing that offense has to execute on. Right? But here they both kind of play the flip, and because of that, Mahomes is able to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Brian Branch contacts him there. Brian Branch and
he was looking at
not friends in this game.
Yo, why was he looking around? Yeah. Who's he looking at? Oh, was he like? Oh, he's talking to the flag. Okay.
Yeah, again,
that was nice.
Over at the
end,
that
was a nice TD on Mahomes. Yeah,
this is just ridiculous stuff from Mahomes, and there was other
literally confused both the linebackers. 15 dove for no reason and still missed the tackle. Didn't even touch him.
Stuff from Mahomes, heading over here. So this is going to be I don't get how Mahomes does this. So this is a zone coverage
he's the GOAT.
play. And
he's
it's actually a bit of an exotic way that the Lions are running this zone coverage. It doesn't look that on the screen. It looks like just a regular cover 2. But they're going to have a defensive lineman drop back into coverage and then another player rush to passer. So going to try and kind of fool both the blocking concept and the coverage down the field a little bit. In doing that, Mahomes takes the snap. It's picked up nicely, though, by the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes,
I think he wanted to throw this check down. I really do. I think that it was just Brian Branch, actually, who I keep talking about, was in the throwing lane. He was the guy who ended up kind of blitzing, because it's still just a 4-man rush, but he was, rushing in when he wasn't, didn't look like he was going to. Anyway, Mahomes, look at how quickly he goes from looking downfield to throwing downfield. Watch as he just looks downfield.
Yeah, the fake I was saying was good, dude.
Flips it to Kelsey, who gets wide open due to, again, guys do kind of shuffling in the secondary to try to make this, if you're going to try and fool the offense, you have to make sure you still do your job, which they did not. They lost Kelsey.
And they left Kelsey open
there. But just the awareness of Mahomes looking down the field and then getting rid of the ball so quickly. I've never
but also make it, the faking out, but also making it look like he was going to pass to Pacheco.
Getting rid of the ball.
There was, because I think he even had, because the defenders were probably looking in this direction, right? And then, look when he threw it, everyone's head turned.
So quickly.
Boom. Everyone's head turned. No one expected it, because everyone was low-key expected to go to Pacheco.
Field and then getting rid of the ball.
Because they're all looking at Mahomes. I can't pause it, fast enough, but...
Mahomes looking down the field and then getting rid of the ball.
But he did a good job of faking out the defenders and then surprising the fuck out of everyone. Mahomes is the GOAT, dude.
I've never seen anyone
15, dude.
do it
15.
quite like Mahomes. I just haven't. Now, I will say something like this is fair to bring up, which is, as I brought up, a lot of injuries in the Lions secondary entering this game. Because of that, you did see some stuff like this, which is it's a man coverage play on a 3rd and goal, which is a huge play in the game. If the Lions can get this stop, it's now just a 6-point game. I think the Chiefs probably go for it, but if they can get a stop and keep it a 1-score game, with
I don't think they do.
10 minutes left. This is very much anyone's game. Mahomes takes a snap, and the Lions just blow this coverage. No one's on Hollywood Brown right here. It's just blown coverage, and because of that, Mahomes isn't going to miss this stuff. Watch, flips it to Hollywood Brown. You have to assume with with guys that are used to playing with each other in there, they can at least get everyone on the same page, cover everybody, right? Maybe not. Maybe the Chiefs maybe it was going to be blown coverage either way. But we did see some mistakes that maybe
you had 3 people on one person over here.
You don't usually see from the Detroit Lions defense when they're healthy, but at the same time,
you guys all kind of collapsed, and 3 of you ran on the receiver, ran on one receiver, and left this guy totally open.
Teams are rarely fully healthy, and even
boom, there's 3 guys here on Travis. I get maybe doubling him, but because someone still has to count for Hollywood Brown. You know what I'm saying? Someone still has to count for Hollywood Brown. So I think triple coverage is too much for maybe there was a miscommunication, but I think triple coverage is too much for Kelce. I think he's still good, but I think 2 people should do it because and then like I said, regardless of what I think, you still have to answer for Hollywood Brown or they're gonna score. So answer, you know what I'm saying? Delegate one guy to Hollywood Brown or suffer the consequences if you want to put 3 on. But he's wide open in the end zone. It's not me saying it. This is pure fact.
we knew those injuries were going to be a thing entering the game.
I didn't even notice that in the game
playthrough. I actually believe the Chiefs are favored to win, but they're favored to win by like 2 points, not by double digits. So very impressive performance from Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Mahomes, again, I think people kind of got on the disrespect train after they lost the Super Bowl last year. Still a very good player. Still the best player in football, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is. So,
yeah.
Those are my thoughts. What are yours?
Let
me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.
Bro. Shout out Jax Kruger Sports. We got another one video by him. Breaking down the altercation between Tree Dude and JJ Smith. Let's watch
Talk about the Brian Branch, Juju Smith-Schuster of it all. So if you missed the end of the game, maybe turn it off when Neil.
If there's like extras and stuff, I'll go over it too. I don't care.
Downs happened. You missed a lot. So first, let's talk about some context. Earlier in the game, Brian Branch, after the game, spoke about how he thought the Chiefs were getting away with some stuff that he didn't like. This is one example a lot of people pointed to. I didn't have time to rewatch every snap and see if there are other examples, but you see right here, this is late in the game, 3.5 minutes left. 10-point game. Chiefs are just running out the clock. Smith-Schuster, there's no way around this. He's going to take a run at Brian Branch. Watch as he hits him. There's 2 rules I think you could argue he breaks here. One is blocking the back. He does hit with significant contact in Branch's back. That should be a foul. Also, I think you could even argue blindside block because he does block Branch kind of going slightly towards his own end zone. That one is more subjective, I think. Again, blindside block's a weirdly worded rule. It has nothing to do with if the player you block is looking at you or not. It's just a weird rule, but ultimately it's at least a block in the back. I can understand Branch being frustrated by this. I really can. Kirby Joseph quote tweeted this image of AI thing of Patrick Mahomes kissing a ref. So clearly the Lions were not frustrated.
Even true, bro, because you could say what you want about last year, but this year we haven't been getting calls, bro. If anything, no, we have not been getting calls. Things have been working against us, bro. I don't believe this is true. I never thought this is true about the refs, and I don't know. People just want to create false narratives, and when you're great, they hate. So
we're not happy with how some of the officiating went, which, hey, that's football. Sometimes you get the calls, sometimes you don't, right? But you don't have to be happy about it. Also, people have brought this up, and I think rightfully so. So this was earlier in the game. You see Mahomes rushes in for a touchdown. Branch was kind of the last line of defense, but I mean, you can't blame him for not being able to get there in time. He's really there to defend the pass. You see Branch does grab Mahomes a little bit. Was that just because he was there or what? I don't know. But you see Mahomes was definitely, I mean, if I'm being honest, this should be a taunt, right? And I hate the taunting rules. I hate how...
No, because he grabbed him. No. Look.
If I'm being honest, Mahomes a little bit, was that...
No, there's no reason to touch him.
He's really...
There's no reason to touch him. He's in. You don't...
You see, Branch does...
There's no reason to do that. There's no reason to do that, though. Maybe bump into him from the momentum and running, but you're intentionally grabbing him.
Grab Mahomes.
And that's why he did that. That's why he looked around and did that, because he sensed the hate. Tree Dude, you're hating, bro. We're going to watch that again, bro. Hold on.
Defend the pass.
There's no reason
Branch
to do
does
this.
Grab Mahomes.
He didn't even grab him with the arm that was closest to him. He rotated and grabbed him with the arm that was forward. That's how farthest away from him. So you know that was intentional, bro.
Mahomes a little bit. Was that just because he was there or what? I don't know. But you see,
and
Mahomes...
then Jackson, was he there or what? No, it's obvious, bro. Tree's on some shit, bro. And I saw the breakdown of Trees saying they mess with me, bro. But this isn't what this is. It's not what it looks like. Maybe I'm yapping, but to me, it doesn't like this. It looks like you're intentionally grabbing Mahomes, bro. And then on top of that, you didn't high five him. You didn't shake his hand at the end of the game to make amends for it, to make up for it. Or just brush it off. So it's you're weird, Tree. You're weird.
Was definitely, I mean, if I'm being honest, this should be a taunt, right? And I hate the
No.
taunting rules. I hate how
If that was a taunt, then that should have been unnecessary. If we're gonna do that, if we're gonna be like that, in my opinion, then that should have been an unnecessary roughness on Branch or on Tree, because the play's over. It's a clear TD. You didn't have to touch him, and you still did. That's where the unnecessary roughness comes in. So if Mahomes gets called for taunting there, then I would want Tree to get called for something too, because that's why he did it.
it feels like they're so fickle with that kind of thing. But I think the NFL would argue this whole sequence
Plus,
is
bro, no one really wants to see. I mean, didn't the NFL have a bit where they were cracking down on people celebrating touchdowns, and like the fans didn't like that, bro? Like no one wants to go back to that dry NFL era where you couldn't even celebrate a tutty without getting a technical or whatever it was, whatever kind of foul it was. I'm thinking of NBA, but like whatever kind of foul or penalty it was, bro. Like no one wants to go back to that, bro.
why they have taunting in the first place. Because they want to avoid things boiling over, and if you do something like this and you get flagged, they feel like that can kind of calm things down. But now we got to go over here, and first I got to talk about where I have this video from. This was not like all 22 footage. This was a fan who took this video, so I will make sure I have the link in the description. Zach is here, is the Twitter account who posted this video, so check out the full video if you want to. But you see here, so Patrick Mahomes kneel down, game's over. Brian Branch is going to walk over. One thing that I feel like has gotten underrated, no one's really paid attention to, Pacheco does go over and say something to Branch. Now, maybe it was good game. Doesn't look like it's good game given the posture and everything. But again, you are allowed to trash talk. That's been a part of football for forever. And to be honest, I don't think that's playing a role here. Brian Branch is on a mission at this point. Mahomes, to me, does look like he's actually going up just to say good game. Branch is going to ignore him. You're going to see him completely go by. That goes straight up to Juju Smith-Schuster, who Smith-Schuster was saying something. And as of right here, I think Brian Branch has reason to be frustrated. I understand the annoyance of it's just annoying playing the Chiefs and
I get it's annoying, bro, but you walked into it. You walked to Patrick Mahomes. You walked to Pacheco. You walked to them, bro. Like, if you're like, bro, just walk away. Like, I don't get it. The game's over. You know what I'm saying? It sucks to lose. We lose. You know what I'm saying? We're not perfect. We got 3-3 record now. You guys are really, what, 2-2 now, in my opinion? But bro, just you walked into it. Like I don't get that. Like how? Like you caused it. You caused the thing. You started the beef with Mahomes in the end zone. You walked straight into this. I don't get it, bro. You're walking into it. You're walking deeper. That's what I'm saying. You keep walking. You walk past Mahomes. Well, you walk past Pacheco. I will say Pacheco and Mahomes were kind of like close together. But then you go immediately to Juju Smith-Schuster. And low-key right here, Juju Smith looks like he's kind of offering his hand out to shake it or something, bro.
Play very good football. They take advantage of all your mistakes and all that stuff. He did get kind of cheap shotted by Juju Smith-Schuster late in the game when the game was already over. And again, I should also mention from the flip side, Brian Branch is kind of known for getting under players' skin. He has a ton of fines of his own.
And I was going to say that too. The NFL commentators called him out and said he had a bunch of fines, bro. So it's like, read the history, bro. Read the room. Read the play. Read the footage.
These past couple of years. So, like, it's possible it was not a one-sided affair with what he's saying. It's possible he was doing other
And then again, on top of that, bro, you could have dabbed Mahomes up and just dropped it, but you're taking it farther, bro. It's just a game. Like you're gonna go down the bus. And granted, I mean, no, not really, because the Chiefs don't talk shit on Twitter like that, bro. It's not like they're shit talkers. So because I was gonna say maybe you have to get on the bus and deal with trash talk. We're gonna deal with trash talk from the fans and the media outlets, right? But bro, like, don't take it so personal that you're over here like putting your hands on people, bro. Like it's just a game, bro. Like, chill out. Like, you're a millionaire. You're richer than me. You're richer than most of the people in America, bro. Like, just play the sport. You win, you lose, you go home, bro. You go home to your family, eat a hot plate of dinner.
Things to annoy the Chiefs. But ultimately, if you want to say something, if you want to, tell them off.
Nah, I'm kidding. Sometimes some people do, like, need to get hurt, and they are annoying with it. Sometimes they do. Sometimes people do piss people off, and I get it.
Off whatever, I think you're totally within your right to do so. This is where things get ugly, and this is just what you can't do. He's gonna kind of smack Smith-Schuster.
Right, you can't do that though. At the end of the day,
Smith-Schuster falls down in a weird way, I will say, where he kind of grabs.
But
his
Juju,
head.
and I'm gonna be fair, Juju Smith-Schuster, instead of getting up and kind of chilling out, he got up and immediately ran back into action. So I think, to be fair, he might have to face some kind of punishment too. because he literally ran back into him.
Sometimes things hurt more than they look on screen, right? I don't know. That was a bit of a weird fall, I thought. Over to this angle, you see where they are. This is where things get from bad to worse. Watch as Smith-Schuster goes over. He is now getting involved. Branch throws Smith-Schuster to the ground. It then became a pile of bodies where you couldn't really tell what exactly was going on from there. I decided to go back and check. Open-handed slap, I don't know if that's going to have make a ton of difference. I think it will be something they pay attention to. We remember when Tahir Tart in week 1 open hand slapped Travis Kelce, and they didn't throw him out of the game because that was a slap as opposed to a punch. Although, obviously, the reason why this is going to be such a big deal is because it happened after the game was over, which meant that everyone has gone onto the field. Both teams have gone onto the field. So instead of 22 players onto the field, there's a lot more than that. You also have a lot of reporters, a lot of camera people that aren't professional athletes. And if a 300-pound body gets shoved into them, could get seriously injured.
I didn't think about that. That's true. That's true, because then it's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit to either the team. So either the person that, that landed on him, the lawsuit to the NFL. Hold on, I'm going to plug in my charger. Damn, where's my charger at? All right. So that's, like I was saying, that's a lawsuit to the team, a lawsuit to the NFL. Like, yeah, bro, you gotta. I didn't even think about that. That's true. You got to think about all the reporters that immediately rush the field for post-game interviews, stuff like that. You got to think, Tree. You got to think, Tree.
So like, it's the just it's not smart for a lot of reasons by Brian Branch. Again, I'm not saying he had no reason to be frustrated, but like, when you're frustrated, it is still your responsibility to handle that properly, and he did not do that. It's a good thing that it doesn't seem like anyone else got like significantly hurt or anything during this altercation. And another thing that's worth noting is for the Detroit Lions, they have a huge game coming up against Tampa Bay, who these are two teams that are fighting for the one.
Also for the Detroit Lions, you guys got a wake-up call. This is real. This is real. You know what I'm saying? This is back to real football. You had 2 wins. You should be 2-3. Realistically, you're 2-2 to me. You guys had the Bengals and Browns back to back, bro. Like, don't think you're good. And you guys should be. In my opinion, I guess you guys are injured, but you guys still got key offensive players. You still got Jared Goff. You still got Jahmyr Gibbs, Dave Montgomery, Sam Laporta, the Jamison Williams, and then you got Amon-Ra. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still got talent, bro. I'm not trying to hear it. You still got talent in your positions. You got Aiden Hutchinson. Tree dude might be getting suspended, but you guys had Tree. So
right now the Bucks are 5-1. The Lions are 4-2. The Lions already have secondary issues, which isn't great going up against the guy who's a lot of people think could win MVP this year. And Branches, we'll see if anything happens. We'll see if anything this year. And could win MVP this year going up against the guy who's have secondary issues, which isn't great. The Lions already are 5-1. The Lions are 4-2. The seed in the NFC as of right now, the Bucks are 5-1. The Lions are 4-2. The Lions already have secondary issues, which isn't great going up against the guy who's a lot of people think could win MVP this year. And Branches, we'll see if anything happens.
Yeah, hell no, hold on. So you're telling me? I get Baker Mayfield's having a good season. That's why I had to rewind it. So you're telling me Baker Mayfield's in the MVP run? That's what you're telling me? I don't know. I'm not like, he's good. I don't know if he's MVP level though. Like, is he? Am I tripping? Tampa Bay fans, am I tripping? Let me know in the comments, bro. Because I don't know if he's MVP level. He's good, but I don't know if he's MVP level.
After recording this video, maybe this will end up aging like milk, but he's going to get suspended for this. 1,000%. He's going to get suspended for this. This is not the kind of thing that the NFL.
But like I said, so will Juju Smith for running back into the fight.
Okay, well, and he should be suspended. It's not correct, right? To me, it's not a matter of if he gets suspended, it's a matter of how many games does he get at this point. And my guess is 1. I think 1 would do the trick. I wouldn't be shocked though if it's more than 1. Just not a smart play by a great player, but not smart.
It should be like 1 or 2 games, 1 at most, bro. It should just be 1. Like, it's a little petty foul. It was after the game. No one really got hurt. They could have, but bruh, like, they shouldn't go overboard with it. Like, I'm trying to root for you, Lions fans. I'm trying to help you out.
And if you're gonna play physical, you can't do something like this after the game. So ultimately, the Lions, I mean, from here, like, they'll have to figure something out with their injuries. Weirdly, they're still 5.5-point favorites against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That felt a bit high for me. I think Vegas is just viewing Tampa Bay as equally as injured, essentially. At least, Tampa Bay's offense versus the Lions' defense. That could be the saving grace.
There's no excuse, too, because Tampa Bay is injured, aren't they? They're missing Jalen McMillan. He's injured because I have him in fantasy, and they don't know if he's going to return. They're injured, too. I think they're missing some of their running. Is Bucky Irvin back? He might be back now, but I know someone else is injured, too, from their squad. And then someone else, I swear, someone else got injured, too.
Is if
I don't want to hear excuses
have
next
a ton
week.
Of receivers, maybe this suspension that I assume will happen doesn't kill them. But ultimately, again, don't put yourself in this situation. Don't put your team in this situation. I mean, a lot of people say these things are kind of selfish. You're putting yourself, in doing what you want to do over the team, and it's hard to disagree with that. Dan Campbell after the game said this is not what the Lions are. He apologized to the Chiefs coaching staff, and I agree with him. I think this is not what It's fine to play physical, and it's annoying when you get cheap shotted.
And shout out Dan Campbell for taking credibility of his team and taking accountability. Appreciate it.
But you still can't do something like this. So yeah, those are my thoughts. What are yours? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.
All right, bruh. That's gonna do it for the Chiefs. Let me know in the comments, man, about everything I said. Do you disagree? Do you agree? I think the Lions low-key should have won that because, again, the Chiefs are injured, but they're injured too. But I would say the Lions have, I don't know about their defense. I say their defense is a bit off. But I think they should have done better. I think they should have beat us. We're missing Rashee Rice still. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. But for now, it's going to do it. Peace.